Today's warm-up, we are again going to be looking at finding the markup and tax using proportions. So in today's problem, we're looking at the school store purchases merchandise, which they then mark up 37%, so to ensure that they make a profit. Remember, a profit means that they're going to have to increase the price of whatever they originally purchased. And don't forget, markup tells us to go up. They originally purchased a sweatshirt for $19.24, so we know we're going to be finding the 37% of that. And then there's 7.5% sales tax. And of course, we're looking for the final price. So the very first thing we're going to do, we have to make a proportion. We know that for every $100 that the markup is $37. That's your 37%. So therefore, you know that 37 goes over 100. And that equals, we're looking for 37% out of 1924. So that tells us that the 1924 goes on the bottom. And there's our x. Now we know we need to cross multiply. So we have 100 times x equal to 1924 times 37. Oops, I forgot the 2 over there. Let me sneak that in there. Sorry about that. 1924 times 37. So 100 times x, of course, is 100x. $19.24 times 37 gives us 711.88. I have to divide both sides by 100 to get that x alone. So therefore, x equals 7.1188. Now this has to be money. And we know when we have money that we, of course, have to go to this place right here. So that's the hundredths place because it's money. And that tells us to look at the 8. 8 is larger than 5, so it tells us to go up. So this is going to equal 7.12 or $7.12. That is the markup, so that means I need to add it to the original, which is 1924. Again, I forgot the 2, so weird. Anyway, I add those together, and I get a total of 26.36. So if I were to go to the school store to buy that sweatshirt, it would cost me $26.36. However, I remember that on that $26.36, that there's a 7.5% sale tax. Okay? So, again, my percent is always out of 100, so 7.5 over 100 equals, I'm finding 7.5% of 26.36. That tells me that 26.36 goes on the bottom, and x goes up here. I'm going to cross multiply. 100x equals 7.5 times 26.36. 100x equals 197.7. I divide both sides by 100. Cancel those. X equals 1.977. Again, this is money. I know it needs to round to that place, so I look at the 7, which is larger than 5, so again it goes up. So this is going to equal $1.98 for the tax. So I take this and I add these together. I've got 26.36 plus 198, giving us a total of 28.34.